In today's marketing in under 30 minutes, I want to show you some Facebook ads for roofing companies. One that I think is very effective and others that could use some work. The first one here is Resnick Roofing. They're one of the largest people in the Pittsburgh area, and I love this ad that they showed me here. Now, this ad is probably a retargeting ad. I've been on their website, so now they're saying, okay, this guy wants roofing, so we're going to show him a roofing ad, and it's very well done. You can see on this ad, the question, considering a roof replacement. Why, yes, I am, right? I mean, you're just sort of, okay, yeah, I am. And you immediately go down to get an instant quote. You have a beautiful visual of a house. That might not be one of the projects that they have done. That might be just a stock photo, but it's a beautiful photo. I would probably test one with everything else the same with one of their actual projects. But, you want to test and you want to see, and maybe this one came out the best for them. They have great credibility on the side of the photo with the awards that they've won recently. And then they have sort of midline in the photo what they do. It's super clear. I love it. Roofing, siding, solar, boom, boom, boom. This is what we do. And then you come down to the best products, the best installation, the best warranties. Some, boilerplate stuff that everybody puts, but maybe they found that this really works for them. I, again, in variation, would try to remove that and see how it does without it, just to clean it up a little bit, but this may have worked best. Then you have a good, big, clear logo, and then the arrows going to the button. Instant roof estimate. Go right here. Click this button. Love it. The only thing I don't like about this ad, and it's probably something that pulled from their website, Facebook's AI might have grabbed it. They may have had a different headline and Facebook just kind of mixed something else in there, is where it says Pittsburgh roof replacement cost, and then it has the separator line and then Pittsburgh roof replacement. That's probably from their website. I would maybe try to finesse that and get a tighter headline in there. But aside from that, this is a great, great ad. In another video, I'm going to show you how this probably fits into their sales funnel. Let's go to some ads that need some work. Number one, this one. You can kind of see why. I can't even read the headline on the photo. Now, again, Facebook does this, right? Like Facebook squishes things into formats. You have to assume this is going to happen, and you have to watch and monitor to make sure that it doesn't. And if it does, catch it and stop it. This is probably them using the Advantage Plus placement, and it just kind of sandwiches things into the wrong size, and yet something like this happens. But even then, even if this was fitting properly, the wording just looks fuzzy and cheap, and the photo, yeah, it shows a torn off shingle, but I don't get the same sort of quality feel that you get from the last ad. And that's a problem, especially when somebody's going to spend thousands of dollars on a roof. So and then also you go down to, we're looking for old roofs to replace with our new metal roofs. Yeah, there's this common theme you're going to find in some of this copy that we're going to see in these ads. Maybe it's worked. Maybe they've seen other people that are using this copy that it worked with, but I'm not loving it. Then you have this one. This one is actually a very good photo showing probably the business owner, I'm guessing, or one of the salespeople or installers. I actually like this. I think the one thing that they can do to improve this is to add that graphic at the very top where the blue sky is. Maybe show, a headline or what they want, be very clear about what they're selling here so you don't have to get into the copy. And you'll see the copy on this one is actually very long. It's not bad. And again, they test it, maybe it worked better than shorter copy. It's all a matter of, what works best for your customer to get you the leads that you want. I do like this ad. I like the photo. I just think that they should put a graphic on the photo to show what they want you to do with this ad or what they're selling you. And you can see in this ad, like the length of the copy. That may have worked. It may have worked. If they tested it and it worked, great. Maybe they didn't test it and that's just what somebody told them they should do. If I would say try something shorter. Going back to that Resnick ad, I would try something shorter. Back to another bad ad. So this one, you can see that they have the captions. They have the captions that they're highlighting, that they want to have seen, the 20% off and that sort of thing. I don't like this common theme that we're seeing here. We're looking for 150 owners you know, for a siding transformation. It almost makes it sound like it's a government project, or if it's like some special funded, subsidized program or something. It comes off as being manipulative. I don't know. It just doesn't come off great. I don't mind the video. I think the video is fine. I would probably put a graphic. It says tap the button below. Great, but you know, like, it just seems out of order. I feel like it needs to have something to start to set the tone for where this is going. And again, I don't know that I love the whole, you know, making a promotion almost sound like a subsidized like giveaway or something. It just, it comes off as weird. Now this one, Anderson, big company, obviously, big beautiful windows. This is what they're selling, the big beautiful windows. You know, great. I think, you know, in the copy, buy one get one 40% off is great. The only thing that I think I would do again on this one is add just a small graphic. Maybe add the buy one get one 40% off graphic on this. Again, I think this is probably something using Advantage Plus. I think this is sort of like that Facebook one size fits all type thing where they just added a photo and it kind of intermixed the copy. You could probably improve this by 10 to 20% by having the graphic fit in the visual and giving a little bit more of a call to action with it. Again, we're getting into this game thing though, where it's take the quiz now to claim this offer. I don't know who wants to take a quiz to get a window offer. It sounds, it just sounds weird. I don't know. Maybe it's working. I'm assuming it's working. It's getting people to click. But are those clicks turning into sales? That's a question you need to evaluate going through your funnel there. This one again seems like that's that gamey, like you must live in an eligible zip code, must qualify, must, you know, whatever. It's odd. I don't know. I don't know that this is going to make me want to get windows from a place. Maybe it works. I don't know. But the 75% off installation, that's a big number, probably works. Maybe that deep discount has an effect on people. The problem I'm seeing in this video, though, is the disconnect between a replacement window ad and the drone video of a big, beautiful, brand new house. It doesn't say to me, you know, see now if you qualify for this special promotion with up to 75% off in these very few zip codes. But then we're also showing this beautiful, brand new house, and that's probably not who is buying here. So there's a disconnect between who this ad is intended for and who they're showing in the ad. All right, the metal roof that's showing a close-up of the roof, it's not bad. It's not bad. It shows a close-up showing what that shingle looks like, that, you know, this is what it's going to look like on your house. Maybe would have used a house with a little bit more curb appeal, I think. And I probably, again, would have put a graphic on here with some sort of call to action or some call out on the photo itself. Maybe, you know, for this one, actually, what I probably would have done was put, you know, your roof could last up to 50 years or guaranteed to last X amount of years, whatever their promotional material says. I think that's impactful. I think it's, you know, I want this metal roof, and, you know, because I'm going to want this metal roof because it lasts 3 times longer than a traditional roof. I would have put something like that here on this photo. And here you can see it in the copy. In the copy, it's lasts 2 to 3 times longer, offer class 4 hurricane and hail resistance, lasts for 40 to 70 years. That's really important stuff. I would have put up in the photo. All right, this one with the siding, installing the siding, you'll be surprised how affordable it is. I actually really like this. It shows what they're doing, it shows the end result, and it's beautiful. I like it. And again, I would test it with a graphic on the video, but for the most part, that's really not a bad ad at all. Again, like, we are looking for homeowners interested in a new roof. You know, maybe, I don't know. I would love, again, to see how this is working. And I'll tell you, just based on how many likes it has and the comments that are in there, which are negative, I don't think this is, again, this feels like I'm like some sort of mass-produced from within a marketing house. Like, you know, we do advertising cheaply for roofers, and this is the kind of result you get. Last one. This one's not bad. I think it's too dominant with the copy. I think the graphic is too big. It takes up too much of the visual. It's not the best photo either. It just shows somebody on a roof. I would probably rather see something zoomed out with more context. And you can see when you go back to the very first ad we showed you, there's almost this amount of copy. It's just cleaner and it shows more visuals. It's more pleasing to the eye. This one does break up your feed as you're scrolling through, like it's there in front of you. I just don't know that it makes you stop. I think you might still keep going unless you stop on the numbers. $500 off any new roof system. I don't know if those numbers mean much to anybody anymore. I almost feel like that's something you pull out in the sales call. Again, test it. Does it work in the ad? Does it not? You know, I feel like when I'm calling people in for a roof, I want to know who's going to do a good job and maybe who's going to be least expensive, but you find that out in the sales call. And then they can whip out the $500 off if you sign today or something like that. So that's it. So that's the ads that come across in my feed in like 10 minutes. So I'm seeing all of those back to back to back now because they've targeted me as somebody that's looking at roofing ads and looking at roofing websites. So they're pounding me with these ads. So that means money is being spent on these ads. I just don't know that it's being spent effectively. Are they getting their money's worth, or are they going to walk away from this going, well, I spent a ton of money on this and it really didn't turn into anything? Or maybe they're not even paying attention. I think the one company that is paying attention is Resnick. And, you know, man, you can tell. I mean, the ad is very good. And I think there is room there that if you create an ad like that, there's room for you to show up and get a higher click-through rate, lower cost per click, higher leads per click. If you have an ad that resonates with your target customer, that has clear, good visuals, that shows what you do, that gives a clear call to action, that just makes people want to stop and look at it and click through to see what else you have going on. The rest of these, you know, varying degrees of effectiveness. Again, maybe they've tested them and maybe they've worked, but there's a lot more room to test, I think. If you want to create an ad for your company, whether you're a roofer or another kind of professional services company, I'd love to talk to you about it. I will show you in another video how these ads could fit into a funnel for you so that we can take them down to a prospect and get you the sale. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.